Welcome back to Krypton's Toy Vault. In this video, I'll be going over this Mafex Return of Superman Eradicator figure. Alright, with everything laid out, we've got 6 full sets of hands, 2 blast effects, and 2 head sculpts. He comes with one more set of hands than the others because he comes with the hands, an extra set of flat hands that go with the blast effects. First up, we have these kind of open, grabbing, reaching hands, good for striking terror into the criminals of Gotham. We have kind of more open, relaxed hands. We have gripping hands, which would be good for going around the throats of the criminals of Metropolis. We have the normal flat flight or pimp slap hands. And then we have these clear flight or pimp slap hands that go inside of the effect. They look pretty cool being transparent like that, or translucent. We have head sculpt number 1, open mouth, kind of grimacing, very clearly upset head. And then we have the more stoic head sculpt that's on the figure, along with the closed fists. We have the 2 blast effects. Translucent, start off more clear on the bottom and get more opaque up the top. And then the hands just push right inside there, and it holds it pretty well, pretty securely. Seems to do a pretty decent job. I will go ahead and pull the figure in, get a little bit closer look, do articulation, and all that stuff. He's got your pretty typical Mafex articulation, good double jointed elbows, biceps swivel, hinge on the wrists, just like their faux pseudo butterfly joints. Got ab crunch forward, waist cut forward, ab crunch backwards, waist cut backwards. Got double jointed knees. Got toe articulation, pivots in the ankles, drop down hips, double ball peg neck, goes up, goes down. All in all, pretty typical Mafex at this point. His stand's pretty good. He does come with the typical Mafex stand. Just throw it out. Get you a Mezco stand. You can get them all day long for $10 a piece on eBay. It's totally worth it. Yeah, he moves good. He's got good articulation. Right on par with all the rest of them. As I said, I'll pull in a few other figures from some different waves and different lines and show a little side-by-side comparison. First up, we have the other figures in this Return of Superman wave. Of course, we got on the right Cyborg Superman, we have Superboy, we have Steel from last week, and we have Superman, Recovery Suit Superman on the left. I can't say for certainty, but I'm not entirely sure there is another line of figures that go together as well as these do. They fit in so perfectly, scale wise, accessories, They look like they belong to the same wave. Even when you have other companies do this, when Mattel did their versions, it wasn't great. The figures looked good, but they didn't scale properly. Everything was a little too close in scale, little too cookie cutter, which was a controversy with Mattel. I wouldn't say it was really an issue, but a lot of their figures use the exact same body, and as a result, it was hard to get figures that varied in size. McFarlane, he does the opposite. He has a tendency to make figures too tall, way too short. He does not seem to grasp the concept of scale too well. That said, these Mafex figures 100% do. They fit in, they look great, they look like they belong together. Here we've got a couple of Marvel Legends. We got Secret Empire Hydra Cap on the left, and then we have the new X-Men 97 Jubilee on the right. And I like both of them scale pretty well. Cap's about the same height, and Jubilee is quite a bit shorter. I think they work spectacularly together. Mafex is, in my opinion, one of the best that you can get as far as incorporating into another collection if you aren't going to do just Mafex. They work well with the Marvel Legends. They work decently well with Mattel. They just work. They work with a lot of stuff. They've got the right scale down to incorporate into basically any 6.5 inch collection. And lastly, I'll throw in a couple of older Toy Biz figures. We have the 2-pack Captain America without his mask on the right, and that is the 2000 X-Men 1 Charles Xavier on the left, though I have him standing in on the DC shelf as a Lex Luthor. I think he works fantastically well as a Lex Luthor. Toy Biz is still very much a viable option for a 6.5 inch collection. I think they look great together. Cap is a little shorter, but he's got a little bit more squat, bulky build than the Secret Empire's Cap, but I think it still works just fine. I got no complaints. They work together just well, just fine. Alright, final thoughts on the Mafex Eradicator figure. It is, without a doubt, my favorite figure from this wave. The Steel is a very close second, but this Eradicator, I don't know. It's a little bit more simple in terms of paint and all that stuff. There's no shiny silver, but for some reason, it works. It's got good accessories. It's got a couple of head sculpts that are both comic accurate. The hands that come with it are cool. The blast effects that come with it. The cape seems to be the best put together out of all of them. It's just, by and large, in my opinion, the best figure in this Mafex Reign of the Supermen, Return of Superman series. It's just that good. The Mattel one is pretty good, but there are things that hold it back. Age, some of the sculpting, the plastic cape, all that stuff. It's held back a little bit. It's good, but this one is a solid, I don't know, it might eke up all the way to a 10 out of 10 for me. The cape is, like I said, the cape poses better than the Cyborg Superman or the Steel. It's just a very well put together package. The paint's good, the sculpt's good. It's just, I'm having trouble finding faults with this figure. It is not only one of my favorite of this wave, it is pretty close to my, if not my favorite figure that I've picked up in a very long time. It's just that good. That said, this has been Krypton's Toy Vault. I thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time.